Hello and welcome to Graphic Online News in Brief. In the headlines, 7 persons named in court hearing of alleged coup plot to topple the government. High Court dismisses former COCOBOD CEO's application to get judge off his case. Greater Accra Regional Minister asked motorbike owners to register them before end of July. And 27-year-old hairdresser stabs boyfriend to death. News in Brief is brought to you by...
Download your Graphic News Plus now and choose your preferred package daily, weekly, monthly, and annually, and access free news on various interest areas as well. Graphic News Plus, connecting people through news.
And now the news in brief. 7 persons have been named by the first prosecution witness in the trial of the 10 people charged with treason. The prosecution witness, Colonel Isaac Amponsa, in his evidence says he obtained information of the 7 by secretly recording meetings of the alleged coup plotters.
The 7 persons are Dr. Frederick Mark Palm, Esther San, Bright Alan Deborah Ufusu, Donyan Kafui, Corporal Seidu Abubakar, Lance Corporal Ali Solomon, and Sylvester Akapewon. According to the witness, the alleged coup plotters during their meetings tried to convince some soldiers to help overthrow the government, citing corruption as the reason. He says the group also planned to jam all radio stations in the country, apart from the Ghana Broadcasting Corporation, adding that the group had a sketch of key targets of areas to block on the day of alleged coup.
Also from the court, the Accra High Court has dismissed an application by former Chief Executive Officer of the Ghana Cocoa Board, Dr. Stephen Punis, seeking to get the judge hearing his trial for alleged malfeasance to recuse himself. This is the second time Dr. Punis has failed to have Justice Honyenuga recuse himself from presiding over the trial.
Justice Honyenuga dismissed the application on the basis that it was brought in bad faith. Counsel for Dr. Punis had accused Justice Honyenuga of predetermining the case in his earlier ruling on the submission of no case. Dr. Punis and businessman Seidu Agongo are standing trial over accusations of causing financial loss of more than 271 million Ghana cedis to the state in series of fertilizer deals. The National Communications Officer of the opposition National Democratic Congress, Sami Jemfi, who was at the court together with some party officials to support Dr. Punis, say they disagree with the court.
The law is in his bosom, so he has decided, but we disagree with him. And I'm very sure that counsel for the accused persons will disagree with him because we don't see the bad faith here. Sisters, if you were a criminally accused person before a court, okay, at a time when the prosecution has just concluded their case and you are yet to open your defense, you are yet to be heard, and in a ruling on a submission of no case that you have made, the trial judge makes definite, conclusive determinations of facts against you that, in his view, you aided other accused persons to defraud the state. Will you have that confidence that you will have a fair hearing before that court?
The Greater Accra Regional Minister, Mr. Henry Korte, says the Greater Accra Regional Security Council will, by the end of July this year, announce modalities for the use of motorbikes in the region. He says motorbike owners must ensure that their motorbikes are registered and insured before July ends.
Mr. Korte said this when he received 3 motorbikes at a cost of 69,840 Ghana cedis from Japan Motors at a brief ceremony in Accra on Wednesday, June 9. The gesture was to support the Greater Accra Regional Coordinating Council's Let's Make Accra Work initiative. He thanked Japan Motors for the gesture, noting that the motorbikes have come in handy to support the initiative to make Accra clean and safe.
These motorbikes has come very handy because as part of the Let's Make Accra Work agenda, we are embarked on decongestion exercises and also ensuring that the sanitation improves in the region. Indeed, we are also looking at coming out the regional Security Council has met and has taken a decision. Very soon we'll be announcing modalities for motorbikes to obey the traffic regulations to ensure that indeed all motorbikes have been registered and, as I said, insured and they are obeying the traffic regulations.
The executive director of Japan Motors, Mr. Nohad Kamoni, who presented the motorbikes, commended the regional minister for his efforts in decongesting Accra and making it conducive for citizens and businesses.
We believe that this was a good opportunity for us, along with the regional ministry, to make some corporate donation and to help them in their plight. I know that he was requesting for some pickups and vehicles, but this will have to wait a little. You know, now we are on Mr. President's automotive agenda, automotive assembly agenda. So hopefully by the end of the year, we will start producing our Navara pickup here, and then maybe we can talk.
A 27-year-old hairdresser Hilda Sumeni has been arrested for stabbing her 30-year-old boyfriend, Prince Abuaji, to death at Abisim near Sunyai. The incident occurred on Tuesday, June 8, 2021 at about 1:30 a.m. following a misunderstanding between the two.
According to the police, Hilda is alleged to have stabbed Abuaji at the left side of his neck with a pair of scissors. Abuaji was pronounced dead on arrival at a municipal hospital in Sunyan, where neighbors rushed him for help. Police say Hilda accused Abuaji of cheating on her with the mother of his 2.5-year-old child. According to the Sunyan Municipal Police Commander, DSP Francis Numado, co-workers of the deceased auto mechanic said he lived with the suspect but had quarreled throughout the night of the said incident.
Thank you for watching. We'll see you again tomorrow with another edition. Stay safe and protect yourself from COVID-19. For more news, visit graphic.com.gh or log on to Facebook at Daily Graphic and on YouTube at GraphicGH. I'm Ama Amankwa Befi.
Subscribe now.